Beast Bliss, where the secrets of the wild are unveiled. The lion, the king of the jungle, the apex predator, a creature of strength, cunning, and raw power. But even the king has its enemies, creatures that can challenge its reign and even bring it down. Join us on a journey into the heart of the African wild, where we'll explore the top 10 animals that can kill a lion. These creatures may not wear crowns, but they possess power and ferocity that can rival even the king of the beasts. There's a reason why even the most seasoned hunters respect the Nile crocodile. They're not just big, they're the second largest reptile on the planet, outsized only by the saltwater croc. And just like lions, they're at the top of the food chain, apex predators. You won't find any animals actively hunting Nile crocs for food, not even humans, until guns became commonplace. But even then, a Nile croc can still take you down, and you'll be lucky to walk away with all your limbs. These are serious predators, and they've been known to tangle with lions on occasion. We're talking about recorded attacks, mind you. They ambush their prey, often while a lion is distracted by drinking or feeding. It's a quick, brutal attack, highlighting the fact that these aren't just powerful. They're opportunistic. This leads to a debate. Are lions truly the apex predators of the savannah? Most experts would say yes, but it's a close call. Nile crocodiles are no pushovers, and they're not afraid to take on even a lion. It's a dangerous game, and both predators are playing for keeps. The Nile crocodile's size, strength, and predatory instincts make them a force to be reckoned with, even against a king of the jungle. They're not a top predator because they prey on lions, but because they're just that powerful. You've probably heard of black mambas. Maybe it was Uma Thurman's character in Kill Bill, but most likely, it's because they're the snake that everyone in Africa whispers about. They're not just venomous, they're considered the most terrifying snake on the continent. This isn't just a reputation, it's backed up by facts. They're the second largest venomous snake in the world, after the king cobra, and their venom is even more potent and faster acting. Even lions, the kings of the savannah, know to respect a black mamba. And there's proof. There are multiple recorded cases of these snakes killing lions. It's not something they go looking for, mind you. Black mambas are generally peaceful, only striking when threatened. Lions know this too. They tend to steer clear of snakes. But just like any system, there are flaws. Sometimes they meet, and you can see what happens in the video we've included here. It doesn't always end well for the lion. A black mamba's venom is a silent killer. It's fast-acting, powerful, and almost impossible to treat in the wild. This isn't about who's the top predator. It's about respect for the power of nature and the dangers lurking in the shadows. You probably think of hyenas as the laughingstock of the savannah. Maybe it's the famous ha-ha-ha sound, the portrayal in movies by Whoopi Goldberg and Cheech Marin. Or maybe it's the reputation for scavenging, or even those, unique features down south. But don't let those stereotypes fool you. When you get a pack of them working together, they're a force to be reckoned with. They can take down lions, and they do it more often than you'd think. Sure, a lone lion would easily beat a single hyena, but lions and hyenas clash over kills, often with the lions trying to steal from the hyenas, not the other way around. And in those confrontations, the hyenas often win. Spotted hyenas, the most aggressive of the bunch, are masters of the mob mentality. They swarm their targets, overwhelming them with sheer numbers and relentless aggression. To a lion, facing a pack of hyenas is no laughing matter. These aren't just scavengers, they're hunters. They're cunning, organized, and incredibly fearless. So next time you hear that hyena laughter, don't underestimate them. They're a force of nature, and they're definitely not the punchline of any joke. Rhinos are a paradox. They're giants, seemingly invincible, yet tragically vulnerable. You see them lazing by watering holes, easy targets for poachers. But forget those stereotypes. they're not just lumbering herbivores. They have no natural predators, not even lions. The top predators of their habitat know better than to tangle with a rhino. It's not just their size. They can weigh 5 times as much as a lion. They're also incredibly territorial. Unlike crocodiles, mambas, and hyenas, who might try to avoid a fight, rhinos will seek it out if you trespass on their territory. A quick search online will show you what happens when an angry rhino charges a lion. It's not a pretty sight. Rhinos are a force of nature. They're majestic, powerful, and incredibly dangerous. They're a reminder that even in the wild, there's a respect for power, and sometimes, even apex predators are forced to yield. The lion and the tiger, the king of the jungle and the lord of the forest. 2 of nature's most formidable predators, each with a reputation for power and ferocity. But what happens when these titans clash? In the wild, they rarely meet. In the past, their territories overlapped, but habitat loss and human interference have driven them apart. There's a small overlap in India's Gir forest, but even there, they tend to keep their distance. But for centuries, humans have brought these 2 giants together, not in the wild, but in captivity. They've been kept as pets, trophies, attractions, and even as gladiators, forced to fight for our entertainment. Through all these encounters, one question has always lingered: who would win? It's a debate that has raged for centuries, and there's no easy answer. Tigers, on average, are slightly larger and stronger, pound for pound. But lions are known for their cunning and teamwork. It's a matchup that would be truly epic, a clash of titans. The question remains: who would be the victor? It's a debate that will likely continue, a testament to the enduring fascination with these magnificent creatures. Elephants, the largest land animals on Earth. They're giants walking mountains, and no wonder they're at the top of the food chain. They have no natural predators, not even lions. Only the very youngest, the weakest, might face danger, but even then, it's not a meal most predators would choose. You see, elephants are more than just big. They're powerful, intelligent, and fiercely protective of their young. There's footage of lions and elephants clashing, usually over territory, or a desperate lioness trying to hunt a calf. But more often than not, the lions retreat, injured and defeated. There's a reason they don't make a habit of it. It's a rare sight, a pack of lions, maybe 30 strong, taking on an elephant. They only do it when they're desperate and outnumbered. It's a testament to the elephant's power and the lion's desperation. You think of Africa, you think of lions, elephants, rhinos, giraffes. But there's one animal that gets overlooked, an animal that deserves more respect than it gets: the Cape buffalo. It's not as famous as its neighbors, but it's big, it's strong, and it's mean. Lions only approach them in packs, and even then, they know better than to mess with a buffalo. You'll be surprised to learn that Cape buffalo are actually heavier than rhinos, longer, and just as tall. They're not just tough, they're territorial and aggressive. They're called widowmakers for a reason. The Canadian Museum of Nature says it all. More big game hunters have been killed by Cape buffalo than any other African animal. It's not just lions. They've taken on humans too. They're not just tough, they're deadly. You think of the African buffalo, and you're right to be cautious. But there's another beast, a creature of pure power and aggression that reigns supreme in the African waters: the hippopotamus. It's no accident that it's responsible for more human deaths than any other animal in Africa. In 2014, a single hippo capsized a boat, killing 13 people, 12 of them children. It's not just a statistic. It's a story of raw, untamed power. And lions? They know better than to mess with a hippo. Even the youngest calves are fiercely protected. Hippos are known to be the most aggressive animals in Africa. They don't just defend their young, they dominate their territory. They'll drive off any predator that dares to enter their domain, whether it's hunting or not. They're not just a threat. They're a force of nature, a reminder that the animal kingdom is a place of power, where respect is earned and aggression is a matter of survival. We talk about the lion, the king of the jungle, a symbol of power and strength. But let's not forget, for thousands of years, humans have hunted lions. It's not about poaching, not about greed or destruction. It's about tradition, about respect, about a deep connection to the land. The Maasai people of Kenya, for example, have hunted lions as a rite of passage for generations. Ancient Egypt and Greece, places where lions were once plentiful, also practiced this tradition. It's a part of their history, a connection to a time when humans and lions coexisted in a more primal way. These hunts weren't random acts of violence. They were carefully planned, using traps, spears, and scent hounds. It was about skill, respect, and a deep understanding of the animal's behavior. It's a reminder that the relationship between humans and animals is complex and layered, with traditions that have spanned centuries. It's a story of respect, survival, and a shared history with the magnificent creatures of the wild. You wouldn't think a creature as small and insignificant as a mosquito could be so deadly. They're not the biggest, they're not the fastest, they're not the strongest. They're just annoying. But don't underestimate them. They kill more people than any other animal on Earth. We're talking about hundreds of thousands, even millions of deaths every year. More than the next 10 deadliest animals combined. And it's not just humans. Mosquitoes affect nearly every animal on the planet. There are thousands of species of mosquitoes, each one evolving to feed on a different kind of animal. They carry diseases that can kill, maim, and cripple. They're silent, relentless killers, and they don't discriminate. Lions, crows, ferrets, humans. It doesn't matter. They're all vulnerable to these tiny buzzing assassins. It's no wonder we hate them so much. They're the ultimate reminder that even the smallest creatures can have a devastating impact. So, there you have it. 10 formidable creatures, each with their own unique strengths and strategies that can pose a threat even to the mighty lion. It's a reminder that in the wild, there is no single king, no absolute ruler. It's a world of balance, where power shifts, and even the most formidable predator has to be wary of its surroundings. The lion's strength, its cunning, and its majesty are undeniable. But the animal kingdom is a delicate tapestry, woven together by predator and prey, by strength and vulnerability, by survival and respect. As we marvel at the power of these incredible creatures, let us remember that the true king of the wild is not one animal, but the incredible force of nature itself. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the wild world of animal power. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating animal encounters. We're always exploring the amazing creatures that share our planet. So stay tuned for more incredible stories.